So today we'll be making a sculpted structure. Sculpted structure. Some people call it a wet. I think I came across it. Someone called it a wet corset. So it gives that sculpting effect, like the shape of a particular form on the fabric with some wet looking effect. Now what you need for it is, because you want to make it really professional, but without, if you still don't have it, it's okay. Well, what you need is your crinoline mesh. This is a medium, so that the effect will be hard and will be strong. Okay, and then after that, the fabric you are working with, this time I decided to make use of a shiny leather fabric. Or you can use, it's not pure leather, this leather is quite stretchy and soft. But you can make use of original, you can make use of any fabric, Ankara, anything. So this is the fabric I'm working with. This is to give it that strength. So I'm going to join these two together to form a single piece. And then the chemicals you need to harden the fabric, you have your hardener, and then the resin. They sell them, meet these people that sell chemicals for resin, for jewelries and all that, you get it. The hardener and the resin. So now, first, I'll start by joining these two together to form a single fabric. All you just need to do is sew and then sew on both sides. Okay, so the next is covering the body form. You know, this resin can be, it sticks to things. So that's why I'm using this black resin to cover this form. You can also use film to wrap it, protective film to wrap it, to cover it, but it shouldn't affect the shape of the form. Now I've joined these two together. This is the crinoline mesh and the leather fabric, So the next now, I'm going to put them like this, because this is how I intend to, so that I'll get, use this direction, so that I'll get the squeezing enough. Okay, so this is how. Then next I'm going to mix the chemical. So this is remember, this is hardener and this is resin, and the ratio is always 2 to 1. So it means if you are using 1 of this, you are using 2 of this. If you are using 4 of this, we are using 2 of this. So you just know that it's times 2. So to measure it, you can see I'm using till this mark. Now I'm going to pour the resin first. We just need enough to get the fabric wet, so that when it gets dry, it will be stiff. So that's why some people call it a wet structure or wet corset. So this is 1, issue 1. And then I'm just going to take half of it, which will be somewhere here, and measure my hardener. So this is the hardener. It won't get to where the resin stops. See, it's about half. That's of resin. So I'll pour, and then get a stirrer to stir the 2 of them together. Now stir the 2 together, very important. Just continue to stir. So you stir for a minute or 2. You can also get to 3. But just make sure that it's well mixed. The intensity at which you are stirring will determine whether you stir up to a minimum of 2 minutes. Let me not say 1. Minimum of 2 minutes, probably maximum of 4, because you should mix. But the main purpose of stirring is to make sure that they are both liquid, but make sure that the 2 of them are well mixed together. So after stirring, this is what you have. Now I'm going to use it to form the sculpted structure, the sculpted body structure, aka wet corset, as they call it. Now, what you do is you pour this, like you use it to wet it. You can even throw it inside, but the main thing is let it wet this whole fabric. So you just wet it, so that you can fully form this crunching effect with it. Can also be at the back, but what we are trying to do mainly is to wet it. So that is because of this wetness that made me use something to cover our body part, so that we will not deform it. So this is what you have after the first stage of wetness, and then I can now start my effect. So let me say I'm doing something. Some place showing the work that we did. So it's just be this. Let's curve these parts that will be on the breast area. Wetness, I'm using it to cup the breast area because I want it to be very flat, to really outline the bust area very well. So I'm going to be doing this. Remember, any shape you place, that is what it takes when it is fully dried. So it's very important that you sculpt very well